And we're live, but the names are in the wrong spots. Don't worry about that right now.
Really?
Like, no, we have to do that every time.
Yeah, even though we're always it's always the four of us, yet somehow we're in different quarters. Okay, I got it all. Go on, Chris. Take it away.
So welcome to Destiny's Mandate episode. What is it?
Well, we're not
What?
counting last episodes,
Technically,
technically.
It happened though, so we should count it.
You're broken the whole last one.
It
we'll
did
count it
happen.
as like a 0.5 episode.
For the sake of numbers, we should still count it, just so we know how many sessions there's been.
I think it's 14.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think it's something around there. 15?
14,
think-
15.
14. That's at least where my notes have us at.
$13.
13 was the last one. I just don't have notes for it.
14.
Destiny's Mandate episode 14.
14. So, the last episode, we started off with. Oh shit. Can you come get your phone?
Yeah.
While I do this?
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye. So so we started off. It was right after Asher had killed the mage that was following us. I forget his name.
Solomon.
Solomon.
I don't think we
Right.
ever learned his name. Did we?
Yeah, we did.
No, at one
Yeah,
point.
we did.
Yeah, because we were trying to offer him to us, and we are all like, "Nah, we don't need one of them following us."
Okay.
So yeah, Asher had just killed Solomon, and then didn't Orn like cut up his body?
See,
Patty,
I
that's the
think
thing.
it
No, you
happened.
guys just wanted to so badly, and I hate you all. And I said, no, I'm bigger than
Literally
you.
Everybody
Orn.
except for you.
I
is
said,
like,
no,
Orn
I'm-
butchered the body.
I'm bigger than you, and you're not
because we were
doing
trying to get
this.
rid of him. I remember.
No,
yeah,
I
we were trying to
have-
get rid of his.
I have a bag that can hold logs, let alone I can certainly hold a boy, and that's what I said I did with the body. And you guys are like, we should cut him up. I start cutting him up, and I was like, since when did you guys even have the body?
I
I'm
believe
pretty
the
sure-
body is chopped.
This is no, you're just making me do the argument again.
I literally have Solomon's body butchered in my
Yeah,
Wait,
that's how
literally.
much you guys don't fucking listen to me. Even though I was the one who's A, bigger than you and standing over the body.
But I killed him.
You think I was just gonna stand there and let you start sawing away at him and just say, I don't think you should do that, or just let it happen?
Yeah.
No,
No, I think you did fight. I think
I said,
I think
I'm bigger
there-
than you, you're not doing that, and you're like, okay, fine, and then we moved on immediately. That's why you think we did it, is because when it came down to it, it was just like, never mind, and we moved on.
And then he added it to
Even
his
though
own
you and Chris were like, yeah, let's do it, let's do it. And I'm like,
That's funny.
what was his,
so
what
yeah,
was his
something
name,
happened with
Sam?
him.
Sam, what was his name? Solomon?
Solomon.
Okay.
The wizard?
Yeah,
I
the
remember it
wizard.
being Solomon.
It was Solomon. Yeah.
So yeah, we massacred Solomon.
We killed Saul, and then
Come on. Just because there's two people, like, everyone's remembering it differently, why don't, like, Patty and Tate, you guys just roll,
You-
like, a quick face
I'll roll
to see if you
I'll roll initiative real quick and duke it out. If you want. If we want to settle whether it was possible.
What's canon? Let's just roll for what's canon. What's the more canon?
What is the more
We can't go back to the stream and look.
How dare you both
no, we
forget?
can't. Because that's the one that Patty didn't have anyone fucking voice.
I swear we didn't cut him up.
Just just so
I
happened.
swear, you guys
We
are
Just
just
literally-
did not
dicks.
record us cutting up the dead body.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
so,
so he could be like, no, you guys.
so the body
did it.
is in the bag.
The body is in.
GLJ did not let Solomon's body get cut up, so he is in GLJ's bag.
Correct.
The happiness right there is like immeasurable. What the fuck, you guys kind of happy? That's so funny. That's so funny.
I've tolerated all your other weird shit when it comes to dead bodies, but that is where I draw the line.
Why? He's literally on the other side, other team, and
He's gonna
you're
spill
just like,
secrets.
How many people
He
has
was-
Orn killed?
He was gonna poison an entire
How?
society.
Yeah. Okay. There's a difference between killing him and dismembering him to the point where we become the bad guys.
It's
with
for
this-
science.
This is
It's
still.
for science.
He might be
How
in the
do we
mages.
know he doesn't have mind controlling
He
worms? in
he
his brain?
might be in the mages guild and doing bad things, and he may want those evil things to happen. But he was
And
20
that's why
years
bad
old
things
and lives in
happen
this
to him.
town. Therefore, he has parents, probably, maybe even a wife and children, depending on how quickly people get busy in these parts. And I would like to bring back his body whole and hopefully explain that, sorry, Dad was evil, your son was evil, but at least you have his body to bury instead of a
He
pile
lost the body.
of
It went to
viscera.
science.
Right, or to just say, oops, we lost the body, which, yeah, I granted, when it comes to D&D, that's often what you say is, oops, we just left the body there. But, like, people give a shit about their loved ones' bodies. And when it comes to the law, it doesn't look real great to just massacre some dead body.
So yeah,
Okay, well,
that
there
happened.
is who is the law? The mayor, and he's on our side. And we also
If you
have Zervor on our
if we
side.
robbed
So-
the bank in town, you think he would change his mind? Like,
Yeah, but this isn't robbing a bank.
right.
Pat.
This is murder and
Totally
dismemberment.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. That's not half as
It's
bad
not-
as robbing a bank.
Taking everyone in town's money, murdering and
Taking-
dismembering one man. I mean, yeah, they're different, but
I
like
was going to poison entire society. We should be here.
says you, just says you out loud. Prove it.
No matter what happens after.
Says this piece of paper that I found in his pocket. I swear.
I don't know. So after that whole rebuttal, we
Then we
went
got to reenact.
Yeah. We caught up a little. We went to go talk to what was the trolls?
We went into the cave.
we went into the cave.
Some things happened before we got to the trolls, though.
You're right. And I'm mind blanking. I ain't got notes to help me this time.
Guys,
We
you guys-
bullied the
Fish.
fuck out of GFA.
Orn bullied
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah, true.
GFJ.
I could have skipped over that for you. So
No,
yeah.
no, what did he do? What did he do, Chris?
Yeah.
Do you remember what he did to me?
Didn't he make him? It was the fart, no?
No,
No, that was
it
after.
It was,
No, no,
it
no,
was
no. He made him-
after, yeah.
That's how it started.
Did he make him like pee his pants?
No,
No.
made me drink pea flavored water.
Oh, the pee flavored water.
But why was I drinking water? I was trying to rinse out the taste.
Thinking about what can prestidigitation do. It's like, can I make it taste like poop in his mouth?
Oh yeah.
He summoned because prestidigitation can summon a small item, so he summoned a small piece of dog shit in my mouth, and then flavored
water.
the creek like
It
piss.
tastes like piss.
to prove that mages can't be trusted. This had nothing to do with whether or not one should dismember dead
Like, you can't
bodies.
trust the mages. Eat shit
Yeah,
and drink
exactly.
pits. So literally.
I'm gonna
I
frame
think
you.
it was great.
I'm gonna frame you for murder, so you learn why not to dismember bodies.
So yeah, GLJ got super bullied, and then we went down into the caves, and it was a bunch of mushrooms and
Yeah, but then
glowing.
some luck struck.
Some luck. Dude, I don't know.
Fucking Chris. He's on the stream. Go peek at the stream.
He's on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't it was like, oh, it's kind of coming back to me. Didn't we see another Chwinga, or that was no?
No.
That was the session before.
Yeah,
That was the last time luck had struck.
for real.
This time we got really lucky.
We weren't super lucky. It was like an 80 roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's code.
Well, I sure feel really lucky.
We generated art for it and everything,
I
Chris.
generated art from it and everything, and he's on the stream right now.
I come toward him.
It's Eddie, dude.
Sam felt bad about GLJ, so she did what?
So we got the
guys?
fucking little
Yes,
dragon, the golden dragon.
yes.
Now I remember. Now I remember.
Mushroom dragon.
The mushroom little dragon.
He's a baby.
Yeah, he's a little baby, and he's really powerful actually.
And he can give us I haven't added a thing for it. He has a
Technically, he like once per I think a week, he can give you guys the benefits of a long rest instantly by just sneezing.
Yeah, he just like
Yeah.
achoo, and we're like, oh cool, like Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, we got that little mushroom guy mushroom dragon following.
He also did that to us, but do we still have one for the next week, or do we need to wait a week before we can do it again?
Need to wait.
Have you guys
I'm
roll safe?
assuming.
Let me just determine that. If it's below 50, then no. If it's above a 50, then yes, you got an extra one.
Go ahead, Chris.
So what did we name him again?
Eddie.
Eddie? I've said Eddie like 4 times.
That's why he doesn't remember anything, because he never heard any of it.
Yep.
Eddie. So we got Eddie. Old
GLJ
dragon
has
boy.
to have
I'm gonna.
names.
Chris is making me
Right.
feel so good about myself, because I get shit for having a bad memory all the time, but then I see this, and I'm like,
No.
oh, I'm just fine.
Yeah, so then we went down into the trolls camp after.
Oh, someone,
Um,
Chris, roll a fate check for us. Real quick.
Boy.
Let's see if Eddie has his power. Yeah. All right. So I'll keep track of
Nice.
that on my sheet. How much HP does Eddie have?
Let's find out.
Infinite.
Hold
He
on.
has plot armor.
Right now, he has plot armor.
Okay. Underground, he certainly probably can just hide and pretend to be a little mushroom, and no one will know that
For
that's
real.
a little thing.
This never sent me a text. There we go.
Wow, what if he could shapeshift into just like a mushroom? I hope one day Eddie grows up to be big and strong. And many sessions from now, Eddie will sacrifice himself for us, and it will be so sad. But he will save the world.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. Eddie's gonna save the world.
Eddie's cute.
I kind of don't want Eddie to save the world.
Eddie's gonna take the world.
Well, we're gonna have to get him there. So like, we're also saving the world, but like Eddie's gonna be the one to do it.
I sent some general stats, like the basics, to the Destiny's Band-Aid chat.
Nice.
Sweet.
Damn, session was literally only 2 weeks ago, and I just have such a shit memory about it.
You're almost there. I feel
I
like
know. So we
basically
went to go
3
talk
more
to
things
them.
happened. 2.
And we were talking to, it was like the chief, right?
Yeah, very sure. Like, we got to town
Very
and talked to like
briefly.
one person, like briefly, and then they were like, we were then put in front of the chief.
Mm-hmm. You kind of
The elders.
got there. You kind of met some of the people around. Your guide left to go talk to her family. You guys met with the guards outside who have been fending off everything. In particular, you met Valera, the archer, who's kind of like talking you through the situation. You guys were called back to go talk with the elders of the tribe.
Yeah. And then we also took one of the random archers. And we're like, you would be helpful. As they were like giving us a request to go further in.
Didn't they give us multiple men?
That too. They also gave us like some groups of men to follow along.
Yeah.
And women.
And women. Just
And
groups
women.
of-
these are mushroom
groups
people.
of
Oh no, they're trolls.
Yeah, it was groups of trolls.
They just live with the
It
mushrooms.
would appear that
Right.
when we met the trolls, we met a boy troll and a girl troll, so there does appear to have some sort of gender.
They do.
Nice. Yeah, and then we were just kind of prepping to head further down.
Yeah, I gave him like I introduced the GLJ and was like, if you want to talk, I'd love to meet people and whatnot. If we want to also assume that like GLJ kind of talked to everybody a bit between sessions, we can just assume that I already know everyone's names and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Because it's gonna be the same conversation over and over.
Next.
Hey, I'm the GLJ.
I'm the
and
GLJ,
like,
the Golden
I'm
Luminary of Justice.
He's got a script. Pretty much got a script at this point.
It's all about the brand. It's all about the brand.
GLJ brand.
You created a brand for another set of paladins too. Like there's people up there right now. They're like, "We're paladins of Palor. We're the POP."
It's the box. Everyone get down.
And like they're beating up mages and shit on your behalf.
Yeah,
The mages,
the
evil.
mages
All of them-
are bad. They're all
I just really love to think about the thousands of years from now when there's like a big old POP organization that's oppressing a society and
Oh yeah. Oh
You think
yeah.
we're gonna get banned on Twitch because there's a gun in our background?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's a toy. It's a prop. It's merely a picture, really. It's not even real.
It's literally
Yeah.
a picture.
It doesn't exist. It's AI generated.
We don't even know that guy, yeah. That's
I don't know who that fucking man is. That boy does not look familiar. Okay, I am gonna be right back before we start.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna bring that body back whole, thank God. and then
Oh.
along with the note and the evidence and the vials and stuff, and we will be able to, in front of the whole town, hopefully, or the courts or whatever system that we need to do to convince the people that the Mages Guild is evil and did not trust them anymore and kick them out of town or whatever. We can take that kid's body and do Speak with the Dead in front of
His parents.
the council or whatever and whatnot. His parents can attend, they can, and they'll see in his testimony, like, because I know at least in Baldur's Gate, when you do Speak with the Dead, they never lie, and they never, like, they won't talk to the person that killed them. Sometimes, like, it depends, but like you'll ask them, like, where's your treasure, and they're like, here it is. Like, there's no, like, I don't want to tell you that or whatever. You say, who's your boss, and they just say who their boss is. So, like, we can just be like,
They don't have the willpower to
Yeah.
deceive.
the first question can be like, why did you, or like, what were your orders to do with the vial or whatever? And then they'll say, like, my orders were to put the vial in the thing. And they'll say, like, what, like, did you know what that vial was gonna do? And he'd say, yes, it was poison. I knew it. And then, who told you to do it? And like, Liliana. And that's 3 questions right there, and that's a pretty good testimony.
1, 2, 3.
And that might be part of it. We might need to really, and we could tinker that. I mean, I just came up with that right then, but we could come up with 3 like really efficient questions, or 5 questions, depending on how many. Hello.
Cool. Okay. Are you guys ready?
I believe so.
So you guys are sitting in the mouth of this cave, kind of where, like, these, like, soldier trolls have gathered. You guys have, like, talked with them, you've met them, and they've explained kind of basically the same things that they've seen, that they've been fighting aberrations that have been coming out, that they have been, like, injected with these liquids, and more importantly, that when the dragon above cries, they end up getting into immense pain, and that they stay at the mouth of this cave as to not infect anyone else, but also to keep whatever comes out at bay. And that's kind of where they, like, tell you their plan. Like, if you guys can all lead the assault towards the rune, they'll branch off to go try to rescue their sister tribe, who they've not been in contact with for a while you guys break inside the room to figure out what's going on the inside. The troll woman Valera, she has offered to join you on your guys' quest inside the rune. While the other, I think it's 12, are gonna go try to rescue their sister tribe.
What was that name?
Valera?
Valera.
Hold on, I'll type it out.
Yeah, that's
Valera.
Amazing. She's an archer, right?
Yeah.
Valera. Sweet. I love false appearance and innate spellcasting.
Oh, you saw the extra stuff?
Yeah. What are the following spells? Are those on their
Oh,
way?
here.
I'm putting all this on my character sheet.
Heck yeah. Oh, he's also got Spore Cloud.
Hey, nice.
2 different versions of Spore Cloud. I think it's at this point where the trolls are probably going to suggest that everyone takes the night to really get, like, their bearings, their equipment, and everything else ready, and then you'll set out in the morning to go start trying to rescue and reach the rune.
Right.
Yeah, I think getting some shut-eye would be good.
Yeah, let's go sleep.
Go sleep.
Is there anything
Go
else you
sleep.
do, or
Yes.
just, like go to sleep and then start the next day?
GLJ.
I wanna. Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna just hang out in the barracks until they all go to sleep. Do a little prayer before I go to bed, and that'll be it.
Yeah, what's the sleeping situation look like?
So all of the trolls who have that like affliction, they're kind of just setting up bedrolls at the mouth of this cave, while some like stand guard, take watch, take shifts. Because these people aren't trying to get too close of the unafflicted, just in case it does spread. So as you
Okay.
guys are not affected, you guys can either like go stay in the town, set up some bedrolls, set up a camp. The town doesn't really have an inn because it's just the tribe who hangs out there.
Yeah, if you guys want to go to the inn, that's fair. But I'm gonna just.
That
I'm-
isn't an inn.
I'm just gonna set up a bedroll. And I lay out my my moss sleeping bag. And I hop in it, and I just become a bean.
I love it for you.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna-
will do. And I roll over.
I'm gonna set up a tent with the healthy people
Cool.
because we know it is contagious.
By bodily fluid.
Yeah, at least if you eat it, we know that for a fact now.
Yeah. So I'll set up my tent, and then before bed I'm gonna plop out Gideon, and I'm gonna like set him to the side and be like, Did you ever visit these caves? I'm gonna think real hard for a moment. Did Gideon ever talk about the caves above a rune or something? Can I do like a history check?
Mhm.
$17.
So no, Gideon never has really talked about any caves or cavern systems and whatnot. In fact, like what you kind of remember is more of like the shit talking that him and your mentor kind of did about generally this area and how much they hated the branch that worked here because they thought they were shady.
That makes sense. I think you would have liked it down here. It is very pretty, and it's not actually super cold like it is on the outside. I guess it's another reference for not judging a book by its cover, huh? And I'll look back at Gideon. And I'll just hold his urn. And then go to bed.
Cool. So with that, I think all of you guys end up going to sleep. You wake up in the morning. And I think, like, Blira, she'll probably go up to you guys first and, like, try to, like, wake you. We are about ready to head out. Let's go.
Oh man, already time to go.
Today we take heads.
Do you have any rats?
Whoa.
I need a good breakfast.
I'll come out of my tent and I'll be like, we have plenty of pork, so I can get on cooking breakfast.
Oh, pork. Oh man, you're really treating me now, Orin.
Well, we did buy that pig, Asher.
Hmm?
Can I partake in the pork? I've never had.
Oh, you gotta let her try the pork, man.
Yeah, we should have plenty. So we could share. Does anybody else in the squad want some pork? I don't know what I'm gonna make right now. Maybe some bacon? Bacon's a good breakfast food, right?
Yeah, some sliced pork. Amazing.
If you want to help me with that, actually, Asher, I'll give you some of the pig belly, and
I'm ready
can
to
slice
chop,
them
and
up.
I like pull out the dagger.
Can you use a different dagger than the you-know-who dagger?
Blair should be like, I have some
Yeah, I got.
offer to join, and so she'll like open up her bag, and she pulls out like these like thick old cave roots,
Hmm.
and she'll like offer them to like help.
Okay, yeah. Do you how do you guys usually prepare these cave roots?
You ever cook a potato?
That's a okay. Like when
No.
Orin look at this, it is a very starchy potato like root. It just is like shaped a little different.
Okay. So it's not like a spice.
No, it's like a full blown like potato.
Okay.
Like, yeah, like
so
you know
it's
how like kind of like how lotus roots are like similar to potatoes and that like starchy, like crunchy kind of a texture. The same thing as with this cave root.
okay.
So I would just treat it like a
Um,
potato.
So I'll cube this up. Does anybody have like eggs or something?
Bro, we're egg boys.
Oh shit! I
Yeah, or
totally forgot.
I was kind of surprised that you
Sorry,
wanted
it's
to
just
eat
waking up. I'm
an
just
egg.
waking up.
I'll admit that I eat plenty of bird eggs in my life, but you wanting to
Excuse me?
Yeah, I mean, I've
I
eaten...
was just going to say reptile eggs taste pretty okay.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
We have crystalback turtle eggs, but not for eating.
Yeah, I wouldn't want an
Uh,
egg right now, anyways.
What if humans laid eggs? Like, would we just eat them?
Yes.
Like, Sam, if you laid an egg once
You
a
eat
week,
your own egg.
but you could also turn it into an omelet. I mean, it would be an egg.
Would it taste like okay? Like what would it taste like? Would it taste like a chicken egg, or would it taste like something else?
Probably not exactly like a chicken egg, because all eggs taste different. But most eggs taste similar, don't they?
Do eggs taste different?
What?
Yeah,
From what I hear,
I've heard
like,
ostrich tastes different,
yeah.
and like I've had like quail eggs, and they do taste a little different. But they're like, if you were 5
Those are
years old, I don't
mostly
think you could tell the difference. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Can I face Valera and ask do any of your people cook? Is there like a cook amongst your people?
We kind of fend for ourselves mostly. Like my mother cooks for me still sometimes.
What kind of spices did your mother make?
Primarily, she uses mushrooms.
I'll pull out the bioluminescent like
Oh.
these.
Yeah. So you pull out some glow spore fungus, and she goes, "Yes, those."
Okay.
We sprinkle them on top of food.
You guys get much salt down here?
Yeah, a decent amount.
Could we have some salt? We don't have any salt.
Oh, yeah. Let me go find my mother.
Do you?
And she'll
Yeah,
have
bring
her-
your mother to me. I want. Can I?
We could just go
um,
make this
I want
at...
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see the kitchen.
Okay. And she'll lead you there, but she'll put like a cloth over her mouth before she even distinctly leaves the area, before she even walks into the tribe.
Oh, she's infected?
Yeah, she was the first person. Like, she's on the front lines every time fighting.
Alright. That's convenient, actually. I was worried that we were gonna get her sick, so...
No, this bitch, she's out there fighting every fucking time because she's that girl.
Alright.
And she'll lead you to one of those giant mushroom huts and kind of like knock on the door. And she's all, Ma! It's me. And the door will open. And you see like kind of an older troll woman and she'll like guide you all in.
Hello, yes, you are the mother of Valera? Valera's mother, if you will.
She goes, I'm Krishna. Welcome to my home.
Krishna?
Krishna? Like Grishh.
Krishna. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Krishna.
Um,
I'm the golden luminary of justice. You can call me the GLJ.
Okay.
yes, that is his branding. Do you like cooking? You like to cook?
Yes, yes.
Can you show me some of your technique, please?
Oh, come in. Okay, so with her showing you, you're automatically going to gain advantage on your crafting rolls because you have somebody who's more experienced guiding you.
Okay.
So- And she'll kind
So
of
yeah,
like
I'll
show you
pull
around-
out the pork belly. And then I'll hand it to Asher so that he can cut it.
I use my regular knife to start chopping at it.
Yeah, I double check to make sure he doesn't like
Use the dagger.
pull out
versus-
the dagger. And then I'll give GLJ a mortar and pestle, and then I'll put some of the bioluminescent lichen into it, and then the mushroom stalks.
Cool.
Wow, I really don't have any spices.
So she will show you her glow spore fungus. So like the woman who Krishna, she shows you this little jar, and you can see like the bioluminescent fungus, but it's been ground up into a powder. She's got plenty of salt as well.
Okay.
In there.
We can just give her the fresh bioluminescent powder then to turn into spice.
To dry?
Yeah, she can have that.
Yeah, she'll trade you for it willingly.
Nice.
Nice.
And then
Okay,
so,
that is a
so
good
what
deal.
she was already preparing is like you can see that she had like some of that like lichen, like kind of like sliced up and like torn up in a bowl, and there's like different like fruits on the top of it. So there's this one like fruit that's like pitch black that's sliced up and it's got like this like meat in it with these like tiny little glowing seeds.
What is that?
Shadow
I'll
fruit.
point at it. May I have a taste? Can
Yeah, she offers you like a slice of it.
I'll take like a little bite, and I'll just like do like what the really try hard like taste test people do. They like
So for it being all pitch black, it's surprisingly sweet and refreshing.
Where do you get this dark fruit?
Leads you out to the back of her like house, where she's got like a small garden, so you can see some of those glow shrooms or whatever, and like some other like little things. Like you could see some of those potatoes growing there as well. And she's got like this like small like tree that she's kind of growing, and it looks more like a mushroom than anything. And it's got these like black void fucking fruit on them.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if that's like the corruption that's taking place?
Yeah. It's not.
27. Nice.
It's the way that these fruit grow naturally. That's why
Can I do a history check to see if I know about this fruit?
Yeah.
Sorry, just intelligence based character things.
Definitely.
you don't know shit about this, but it kind of like rings a small bell, like, oh yeah, like the Underdark grows weird shit. This might just be one of the weird shit things that grows.
Yeah.
Huge things.
But I think it's pretty safe.
Yeah, it's
Like,
with your Arcana check, you know it's safe.
Wow,
She wouldn't have offered it to you if it wasn't.
This is delicious.
Is
it in season or is it always in season?
Seasons don't change down here.
What?
Wow. You're right. Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible. Okay, we can go back to cooking.
Okay. And she'll offer you like usage of anything that's in her kitchen. I'll send you a list of everything that's in her kitchen.
Okay.
Hold on. Beep. And these two things. Not that I think you would want fish this early in the morning.
Why not? I'm a bird. I like fish. Okay, so that's all. Okay.
Her stove situation is like sort of like a clay built oven sort of a deal. So like she like will put stuff at the bottom to burn and it'll like smoke up. Like so it's more of like a smoker than an oven.
While I'm there, can I just keep it lit with prestidigitation?
Yes.
So no one has to do that like manual labor of keeping the fire going.
Oh, and the old woman, she's all, oh, magic trick. Thank you.
Yeah, do you see many mages?
Yeah.
No mages down here. We have shaman. Tribe shaman.
What and they deal with let me guess. Like the spirits?
Yes.
Interesting. I might have to talk to them. I'll like get close to her and I'll whisper in her ear. I kinda do some shamanistic magic myself.
Oh, I knew it with your magic trick. I knew. And we're like, Ma, please don't, please, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me, Mom. And then she's like, oh, hush.
Hush.
Oh, hush.
Yeah, hush, Vera. The adults are talking.
That's the fucking, that's right. Adults. Probably older than you.
I'll like whisper to her mom and be like, "Ooh, she's a fiery one, isn't she?"
Pack a punch too.
Oh, that's good. We're gonna need that.
Very strong girl. She's my only daughter now, so you guys have to bring her home.
Ooh,
No.
GLJ, this she I don't know what to say to that. Can you step in?
Did you say only
Yeah.
daughter now? Were there more?
She's my only daughter ever.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. That almost feels like a bigger
Yeah, don't worry.
responsibility. I assure you we will return her in one piece. And I look at Orn.
I can return
You-
myself. I promise you I can navigate. I am more than capable.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah. I should add criminal side eye.
I think your daughter's gonna end up keeping us safe more than the other way around.
She's very
If she-
strong.
If she does die, and you know that's awful. That's
Why?
it's awful if she dies, but you know, just so that we have everything prepared. Do you mind if you know she comes back dismembered, maybe missing a organ or bone?
We had a run in at one point, and we have to run it by people now.
Yeah.
Most of her's better than none of her. Ma!
Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. That's all. Most of her is fine. Most of her is fine.
You'll be lucky if I bring you all back with all your limbs intact.
You think it's
Oh,
that
wow.
dangerous out there?
Hopefully Zerevor will allow that.
We'll see about that. Okay, make them breakfast so we can move on. Okay, darling, okay.
This is what I was thinking of doing for breakfast. We can chop up the cave roots, make them like a hash brown,
Ooh.
then put the lichen greens on it, some crystal stalk mushrooms, and then put more of the cave root on top, kind of like a sandwich.
Oh.
And then smash it together. Oh wait, no, and bacon, and then the top of the potato.
Like a hash brown sandwich?
Yeah,
Delicious.
yeah. Now I'm gonna smash it together, and like,
Cool.
kind of like trying to make it thin and compact, like travel food. You know?
I'm gonna need 2 rolls from you. I think I already sent you the crafting sheet thing.
Yeah, I have the crafting sheet thing.
Because you are under the guidance of somebody who cooks frequently, both rolls will be at advantage. And then I'll tell you what it does.
I'm just checking my cooking skill right now. Okay.
You should have a +1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just +1. Non-nat 20 for the first roll. $14 for the second. So I'll be
Perfect. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, that's right. You have advantage.
yeah.
So
And then
we'll
I'll
do
take the
20
16.
16. Yeah. So what is that? 36?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's so good. So for 1, you've made high quality hash brown sandwiches.
Whoa. Beautiful.
So with that, all of you guys get an extra first level spell slot going into your next fight.
Ooh,
Ooh,
it's
nice.
huge.
If you want,
That's-
you can go
That's
ahead.
Fuck yeah.
huge for Chris. That's so he has 3 warlock spell slots now. That's
Yeah.
insane.
That's
3
huge.
instead of 2?
You owe me, Chris. Sheesh.
Sorry for that sandwich.
If you want to go ahead and add that recipe into your like notes or whatever, you can make it again. And when you go to make it again, since you've made it before, you'll also get advantage again.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Where's my camera doing this?
This is what your 4th successful item that you've created for food. You're gonna get a +2 real
Yeah.
soon.
I think that's. Is it the 4th?
I think it is the 4th. hope you guys enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I don't usually make breakfast, do I?
Wait, what?
I don't usually make breakfast, do I?
You've made dinner like 3 nights in a row, though.
Yeah.
Well, now you gotta start because you kicked ass at it. Orin, this is the best. This is the best food I've eaten.
Oh,
think
shut the fuck up, GLJ.
ever since I was about to
your
say.
dad's cooking.
Ever since
I've
I
had your
left.
dad's cooking.
Ever since I left.
You breaks my hope. Don't you dare.
Hey,
I know it's not as good as Earl's. Or not Earl's.
Ezra.
Elric's.
It is
Ezra's.
Earl. Ezra's, yeah. Earl is...
Earl is GLJ.
that's my name. But perhaps I think by the time you meet Ezra, you might have a thing or two you could show him.
Orna's gonna start tearing up. Don't you do this! Don't you say this to me if you don't mean it.
I do mean it.
What is this meat? It's delicious. Whatever that animal is, we're killing it once we hit topside.
Pig, oink oink.
Delicious.
Pig oink oink. I don't even know
Pig's
how the
delicious.
Used to do that on Red Dead. We'd all dress up as pigs and rope people and make them oink.
Say oink.
Say oink.
What?
That's how we met Dante.
That's funny. How is that boy?
I haven't talked to him in. I think the last time I spoke to him may have been earlier this year, but
He hopped in when we were playing Project Zomboid.
yeah.
A long time ago.
That game is amazing, by the way. I'd be fun to play it again.
That game is incredible.
My favorite gaming moment with Dante is when Chris in that First Class Trouble game, we were in the elevator and someone was like, "I'm innocent," and I was like, "Oh well, we can all say that now. Let's get that out of the way because that sentence means nothing." And then everyone was like, "Oh, I'm innocent," and then Chris was like, "I'm actually the bad guy," and then and Chris was innocent. I was actually a bad guy, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's me and Chris." And then I had tried to push Dante in a fire the previous round, and then this round Dante, for whatever reason, trusted me alone again, and I pushed him in. I pushed him into a fire, and I said, "Chris and I weren't even lying," and I ran off, and I hear in the distance he runs out of the fire. They put him out because that's what happened last round. So I learned you shouldn't just push someone in the fire. They still might live, but I planned for it this time. He runs out and he's like, "Put me out. It's Patty and Chris. It's Patty and Chris. It's Patty and Chris." They kill Chris. I'm still alive somewhere hiding. I hear them fucking murder Chris. And then they eventually track me down and kill me. And Pine was the other evil one. And she just played it totally cool to the end. Because now, as long as they trust her till the end, they'll be just fine. But at the very end, Dante was like, "I have a bad feeling," and murdered Pine and one other innocent person in order to ensure victory. It's close, but due to Dante's dumb decision making, I almost won and lost.
I remember that. That was fucking dope.
Yeah.
I was like, at one point, I thought Dante was evil too.
I'm surprised.
That was honestly the best round of First Class Trouble that we ever had. Because that game was not that good.
No.
No.
But that round was fucking
It is with
good.
6 people. If you have 6 of your friends, First Class Travel is the best, Among Us clone, ever.
Yeah.
So good.
I don't know, push the button's pretty good.
Push the Button is good. I do love me some Push the Button.
Push the button's pretty good.
I, however, often...
Game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hold on. Our cats are fighting.
We were talking about breakfast. It was so good, Orn.
Hey, where's Eddie? Did you feed Eddie?
Oh yeah, I'll throw Eddie a little piece of sandwich.
Yo, Eddie, do you even like bacon?
I like to think he's holding it in his little hands and eating it like a sandwich.
Wait for it again.
I bet he loves it. We just assume he loves it. Eddie loves it.
Eddie loves it.
He loves it. He does a little dance. Oh, it's a really cool dance, Eddie.
Whoa. Look at him do. Look at him do that.
Oh my god, Eddie, is that the gritty? Oh my god, guys, look, Eddie's doing the gritty. Oh my god.
What the
Oh
dog
my
doing?
god.
Not